Beautiful. Do you tend to strike Jungkook with lightning? Jimin spoke mischievously, at which they formed. You took permission from your mother? They asked a question. Amma didn't agree. Jimin bowed his head. What is there to be ashamed of? I will go with you. They raised his hand and said, in a final tone, as he get out of the car and went toward Jungkook. Jungkook, they spoke in a mischievous tone in front of him, to which Jungkook stopped immediately. They was looking at him with mischievous in his eyes. What is it? He spoke. I'm going shopping with Jimin. Grandma had said so. That is why I'm telling you. There is no need to be happy. I also had dinner outside and bought for Taehyung and Hunter. Don't tell anyone. They spoke angrily, while Jungkook looked at him and shook his head at his word. He moved forward when they explained his hand and blocked his path. Taehyung, are you in your senses? Or do I have to raise my hand on you to bring you to your senses? He said angrily. You look good in black suit, so I thought I would compliment you, they said while looking at Jungkook from head to toe. What? He said in shock. What's the surprise in that? I like it, so I told you. I'm not hitting the line. They spoke angrily. In Australia, how many boys do you prize like that? Jungkook spoke with his sharp lips, staring at him. Should I tell you the truth or lie? They spoke. Seriously, he kept looking at them with narrowed eyes in response. Apart from you, I have never prized anyone till now. Yeah, I do, Hun. He's my beloved brother. He deserved. They placed his finger on his chin and spoke in a mischievous tone. By the way, you don't look that good either. I didn't bother you today, so I thought I'll do it a little. They had run away as soon as he said that, while Jungkook was looking at Taehyung seriously. He shook his head and went to get his laptop from inside. Jimin, Dan, and Dan's mother had left in the car. Jimin was worried about Taehyung. What did he say to him? He had left Taehyung at home. They suddenly appeared, who was hiding near the seat, due to which everyone, including Dan, got scared and screamed. Dan had even stopped the car in the edge. I want to give you guys a surprise. Were you surprised? I think you guys are less surprised and more scared, they said, smiling. What is this behavior, boy? No one taught you how to behave. How did you get into the car like this? Jimin's aunt spoke, saying, Taehyung would, Aunt, I just want to surprise you guys. And Dan Taehyung, start the car. What's the point to stop the car? They said while staring at Dan. Dan started the car again angrily. Jimin would keep looking at Taehyung in surprise. They had amazed them all and had made the mother and son mind go crazy. Hey boy, stop talking so much. You have given us a headache by talking so much, Dan's mother said arrogantly while holding her head. Aunt, if you had a headache, then we can have tea from a restaurant. Right, Jimin? They said while patted Jimin on the shoulder, on which Jimin made a helpless face. They immediately started looking around the mall and searching his nose, as he didn't like anything. Aunt, the thing is, I didn't like this small mall. Nothing is in our quality. Let's go to the mall in front of us. It seems to be our standard. They pointed to the big mall in front and pulled Jimin's hand toward it. Hey boy, where did you come with us? And who bought you? We used to shop here. Tan mom spoke angrily while they didn't listen to her and brought Jimin to another mall. Aunt, you're being cold. I have bought everything from a variety. They was tasting the patience of his mother and son while checking the dresses. We are not buying it for you. I'm going to do the shopping for Jimin myself. Dan mom saw Taehyung reaching out toward the expensive variety and said angrily, They're rich, but they had money only to save, not to spend. Aunt, your time is over now. Nowadays, pride do their shopping. They own. Why Dan Taehyung? They turned to him and addressed him carelessly while staring at him. When we reach home, they tell everything to Ma. So please, do some light shopping. Jimin said helplessly. Hey, did these people take so much money with them to the grave? They said loudly, with his hand on his vest. Oh boy, you are giving us bad. Dan Mom said, no, I am speaking logically. They said, sitting on one side and shrugged his shoulder while Dan Mom would keep down shop himself as she was sitting on the chair drinking juice, looking at him. What are you looking at? You have never seen a boy before. They spoke to the boy sitting in front of him, who had been staring at him for so long time. The boy quickly got up and left. They kept looking at Auntie. After shopping, Dan had brought them to the hotel to have tea. Jimin, son, what are you going to have? Tea or juice? Aunt spoke to him in a sweet tone. Aunt, just tea? I'll order it myself. They looked at her and smiled at Aunt and said, they smiled as he wrote down the order to the waiter. Dan faced upward saying, hey, who will eat all this? She said in surprise, I ate all this. They spoke while suppressing a smile. Jimin bowed his head to suppress a smile. Dan looked at his mother helplessly, and Aunt started cursing him in his heart. At that, or he was sitting in the car. If he had known either, he would never have bought it. While both mother and son were drinking tea, and they were watching the speed of them eating in surprise. Aunt, you wanna eat? They spoke to them in an instant. No, thanks, they said arrogantly. Then see, somewhere else too. You have been staring at me for so long. Actually, I'll get uncomfortable like this, they said with a smile which made them embarrassed. And don't worry about the bill. I will pay my bill myself. Now drink your tea. It is getting cold. They said, keeping the rice in his mouth. Dan Mom had picked her teacup and started staring at him. Taehyung, your happy days are over. You have to face the punishment for cheating on me. My dear, just wait. There are only few days left in your married life. He has shouted, banging the glass of drink on the wall. You have not done well, my heart. He said while looking at the picture with a mischievous smile, seeing Jungkook coming from the front. They leaned on the railing and started singing a romantic song. The element of mischief is evident in Taehyung's manner. Jungkook stood there for 5 seconds, pressing his lips, looking at Taehyung seriously, then passing him, shaking his head. You are so arrogant. It is like the light of the moon. They had spoke mischievous again when Jungkook suddenly turned to him. He grabbed Taehyung's fist with his hand and pulled him closer. There was coldness in his manner. What is this behavior? He said angrily. I'm singing a song. What is the problem? I can't even sing a song from my own free will. He spoke with a fake annoyance while Jungkook was left grinding his teeth. "I'll bring tea for you." He stopped after they had taken 2 or 3 steps forward and said, "You couldn't make the tea I wanted, dear wifey." He said in a cool tone and went inside the room. "You couldn't make the tea I wanted." They copy him. Jungkook suddenly came out, walking backward. They get scared. "I'll just singing,"